1. ICONOCLASTS is a challenging 2D hand-drawn Metroidvania developed by ICONOM Game Studio SL, with intense combat and skill-based platform sections. Taking on the role of King of Darkness, you must help him regain his power in 16 different and connected areas on an epic journey. The fast-paced combat with truly challenging mechanics will join an exciting and profound story in this adventure made frame by frame using traditional 2D animation. The game is planned to be released in 2021 for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, Switch and PC systems, and will be available in 7 different languages: Spanish, English, French, German, Chinese, Japanese and Russian. Two. Dust: An Elysian Tale is a video game with elements of Metroidvania, RPG and action, developed by an independent developer Humble Hearts. Dust lives in a fictional world called FLYNN, inhabited by anthropomorphic animals. The game is presented in a 2D side-scrolling plane. The player controls the main character, Dust, with the voice of Lucien Dodge, who seeks to remember his past. Dust wields a living sword, the Blade of Error, in the voice of Edward Bosco, becoming his primary weapon. Fidget, in the voice of Kinlan Tran, the Guardian of the Sword, acts with Dust and manages to cast spells. Immerse yourself in a wonderful hand-painted world in a quest for your true identity.
You did not know? You possess a rare gift.
Three. FEARMONIUM is a psychedelic Metroidvania developed by Red Black Spade, where suspense mixes with humor. Start the game like the usual unpleasant memory and reincarnate in a real phobia, breaking through the most hidden corners of Max's conscience. The whole game will take place in the inner world of a boy who once saw several clowns at a fair. Images of him guaranteed by the support of the depression are advancing in the depths of his consciousness through the nightmare. Finding Max's memories on his way. Anxieties and brilliant images. Four. Minority is a Metroidvania independent game developed by the Brazilian studio Bombservice and published by Danger Entertainment. Minority is Bombservice's latest and most ambitious game and spiritual successor to the Momodora series, which was produced by the same studio. Momodora fans will find familiar aspects in the design and elements of the gameplay as they master defensive, elusive techniques and spell varieties. Ink and blood stain the streets of Ramesia. Witches and wizards must be burned and sins must be judged. Venture into the shoes of Sister Simila, who has the mission of reducing the pillars of heresy to ashes, in this platform action game. Five. ICONOCLASTS is a platform game by the Swedish developer Joachim Konjak Sandberg and published by F.I.S.T Entertainment. ICONOCLASTS is a 2D platform game with Metroidvania elements. The gameplay involves a mix of exploring, fighting enemies and solving environmental puzzles using Robin's tools. The game has a storyline that unfolds as the player completes the levels. The game puts a lot of emphasis on boss battles, and there are well over 20 different bosses in the game. Robin just wants to be a mechanic and help people, but without a license she is a sinner in Mom's eyes. Since she took her wrench, the world is going crazy and she wants to screw it back. Now penance is falling on everyone she loves and the one concern agents are after her.
Six.
SANNABI: The Revenant is a retro action platform game. It was developed by an independent studio Wonder Potion and published by NeoWiz. Action platform game set in a futuristic city plunged into chaos. In SANNABI: The Revenant we play as a veteran equipped with a hook on a chain, with the help of which he can grab elements of the environment and instantly jump to enemies. You, a legendary retired veteran, are called on for one last operation, a sent to a megacity ruled by a corrupt conglomerate. You were chosen for this mission because of your prosthetic chain hook arm and the ability to maneuver and defeat enemies quickly. The mission: to hunt down a mysterious entity known as SANNABI and discover corporate secrets hidden in the depths of the city.
Seven.
FLYNN: Son of Crimson is an action platform game enriched with elements of Metroidvania, developed by the independent studio Thunder Horse. The game takes us to the fantasy land of Rosantica. Its inhabitants enjoyed a peaceful life as long as there was a barrier separating them from the dark dimension called the Scourge. The dam is now breaking and Rosantica is gradually succumbing to the infernal forces ruled by the evil Lord Zelok. During the game, we play as Flynn, an orphan endowed with magical abilities. The protagonist is overwhelmed with the difficult task of halting the Scourge's expansion before it's too late. He explores a beautiful handmade world in unique regions, each filled with ancient mysteries to be discovered.
Eight.
Record of Lotus War Deeplit in Wonder Labyrinth is a 2D action-adventure Metroidvania game based on Record of Lotus War. Developer Team Ladybug and publisher Playism. The focus is on the adventures of Han, a boy who wants to restore his family's honor. He is accompanied by numerous characters, such as the Elf Deedlit, the Dwarf Gim, the Clergyman Ito, the Wizard Slave, and several others. It is as if each of the D&D classes had a correspondent in the group. The setting is the island of Lotus, whose peace is threatened by an evil witch who wants to spread chaos. Immerse yourself in beautiful pixel animations, use a variety of weapons and the power of elemental spirits on your journey to solve the mysterious mysteries of the maze.
Nine.
F.I.S.T. Forged in Shadow Torch is a Metroidvania action game with exploration, intense combat and challenging platforms. Developer T Games and publisher Bilibili. 6 years ago, the Machine Legion invaded and colonized the city of the Torch, which was originally inhabited by animals. Rayton, the former soldier of the Resistance War, has been living in prison ever since. After his friend is forcibly arrested, Rayton regains his mechanical fist and sets out on his journey fighting him. and he never expects to be involved in a bigger scheme between the Mafia, the Rebellion and the Legion. Embark on a desperate rescue mission, fighting and exploring a city conquered by evil machines in this adventure.
Ten.
Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight is an independent video game from Metroidvania, developed by the Brazilian studio Bombs of Is and published by PlaySim. The player controls Keiho, a priestess on a mission to prevent a curse that is corrupting the land. Keiho explores a variety of areas by collecting items, avoiding obstacles and fighting monsters. In each area, Keiho must also fight a boss. In combat, Keiho can perform melee attacks with a blade and range attacks with a bow. Keiho can also find and equip items and spells to help her in combat.